Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. InsyaAllah we will introduce about the hedonism. Hedonism is philosophical doctrine that places pleasure at the center of human life, derived from the Greek word hedon, meaning pleasure. It argues that humans naturally seeks pleasure and avoid pain, and that actions are judged by the happiness they produce. The earliest advocate of hedonism was Aristippus of Cyrene, founder of the Cyrenic school. He viewed immediate physical pleasure as the highest good and emphasized enjoying pleasure without concern for future consequence. Epicurus refined hedonism by promoting moderation rather than excess. He defined true pleasure as peace of mind or ataraxia and the absence of pain, known as aponia. A simple life, self-control and meaningful friendships were central to lasting happiness. During the Middle Age, Christian theology shifted the focus of happiness toward the spiritual fulfillment and salvation. As a result, hedonistic ideas were largely criticized and suppressed. Hedonism re-emerged through utilitarianism in the 18th and 19th centuries. Jeremy Bentham argued that actions should be judged by the happiness they produce for society, introducing the hedonic calculus to measure pleasure and pain. Today, hedonism is often linked to consumer culture and personal gratification, while influential extreme hedonism can neglect moral and social responsibility, reminding us that true happiness requires balance.
Next, I will explain the main factor behind the emergence of hedonism among today's young people. One of the main factors of hedonism is Western thought attacks. Instead of physical warfare, the West now influences individuals through ideas and lifestyle. This method slowly changes Muslim thinking by distorting Islamic teaching and promoting Western value as modern and superior. Another factor is secularism, which separates religion from daily life. Religion is limited to worship only and no longer guides moral and social behavior. This form of thought, colonization, weakens religious value and encourage a pleasure-centered lifestyle. Next, mass media. Mass media plays a significant role in shaping youth behavior. Entertainment content often promotes Western lifestyle, yellow culture, and moral freedom. Music, movies, and television programmers normalize immoral behavior and gradually weaken Islamic values. After that, uncontrolled entertainment access. Easy access to entertainment such as nightclub, cinemas, online platform, and social media encourages a neglectful lifestyle. Young people seek pleasure and stress relief, but excessive entertainment lead to moral decline and the spread of hedonism.
Now we will go to the effect of hedonism on society. Hedonism is a lifestyle that focuses only on pleasure and fun. It has become widespread across the world, and unfortunately, the effect it brings are mostly negative. The first effect of hedonism is short-term pleasure. Hedonists emphasize immediate happiness, but this rarely brings long-term satisfaction. For example, many people today spend large amounts of money on luxurious entertainment just to feel happy for a moment. However, this often leads to financial problems in the future. Next, continuous dissatisfaction. When people constantly chase pleasure, they end up feeling deeply unsatisfied. This is because the happiness they gain is only temporary and superficial. They always want something new, and this endless cycle leaves them feeling empty and dissatisfied within themselves. Number 3. Fear association and moral decline. Hedonists often get caught up in nightlife question of right or wrong no longer matter. They focus only on their self-esteem, ignoring shame, and sometimes even feeling proud of actions that are forbidden by religion.
As well known, hedonism refers to a lifestyle that prioritizes pleasure and enjoyment without ethical boundaries. The various social issues related to hedonism have emerged in Malaysia. This is because of the rapid advancement of social media platforms such as TikTok and Facebook, which frequently promote entertainment and pleasure. The form of hedonism is lifestyle trends. Modern Western style clothing always disregard Islamic values of modesty. For example, trends such as outfit of the day encourage the wearing of revealing or tight-fitting clothes that expose the aura. Also, uncovered hair and revealing clothes are influence adopted from Western culture. This situation indicates a lack of understanding the importance of covering the aura. Furthermore, the issue of hedonism derives from the entertainment industry, which is focused on pleasure without adherence to Islamic principles. It can lead young people away from the Islamic way of life. For example, there was controversy surrounding an international concert involving a well-known artist Billie Eilish. The concert, which was held at the National Stadium Bukit Jalil, Kuala Lumpur on 18 August, public debate. Billie Eilish is known as an artist who support LGBT movement and the Israeli regime associated with LGBT were allegedly promoted during the concert. The action received strong opposition from the Department of Islamic Development Malaysia, JAKIM, and a religious lecturer, Idris Ahmad, who emphasized that entertainment performance should comply with Islamic guidelines. Also, the issue related to the organization of the Good Vibes Festival at the Sepang International Circuit sparked controversy when a band from Winslow Chester displayed behavior that conflict with local values. The band's vocalist Matty Healy was seen consuming alcohol, insulting the country's law, and kissing the drummer on stage. As a result, the government cancelled the concert for being contrary to Islamic teachings. This prohibition of immoral acts is also emphasized in Musnad Ahmad Hadith number 2960, which warns of Allah goes upon such behavior. One of the ways to avoid hedonism is to follow an Islamic lifestyle. Muslims should always live in moderation and avoid excess. A hadith from Sunan Abu Dawud, hadith number 4161, Al-Bazazatu minal iman. This hadith encourages Muslims to live simply, including in their clothing and appearance. Living in moderation helps refrain from love of wealth, ataf, arrogance, keep, and pride on you. At the same time, it cultivates humility, tawadu, and brings blessings in all action and possessions. Second, religious education. Education serves as a foundation to prevent Muslims from being overly attached to worldly matters through the practice of zikr. As stated in hadith from Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 6407, Masalul ladzi yazkuru rabbahu wal ladzi la yazkuru rabbahu masalul hayy wal mayyit. This hadith explains that those who remember Allah are good, while those who do not remember Allah are like living people whose hearts are dead. It encourages the practice of zikr to control attachment to wealth by remembering Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Thirdly, choosing a good environment, surroundings, and selecting good friends help bring a person closer to Allah. Additionally, participate in self-development and beneficial educational programs can increase knowledge, awareness, and understanding of the true purpose of life to worship Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
Conclusion. The study has examined hedonism as both a philosophical concept and a contemporary social phenomenon, focusing on its meaning, development, and influence on youth. The findings show that classical hedonism was not intended to promote excess, but emphasize ethical consideration, rational control, and human well-being. In contrast, contemporary hedonism often emphasizes immediate gratification and material pleasure, particularly within your culture. Influenced by the digital media, consumerism, and popular culture, this trend promotes personal satisfaction over long-term responsibility. From an Islamic perspective, excessive hedonism contradicts the principle of moderation or wasatiyah. While Islam permits enjoyment, it sets ethical boundaries to preserve moral discipline and spiritual balance, ensuring that pleasure does not overshadow responsibility. In conclusion, hedonism continues to influence modern society, but it must be understood critically. A balanced approach that integrates ethical values, social responsibility, and spiritual fulfillment is essential to achieving meaningful and sustainable happiness.